Hey guys, how's it going? So, on life. Life is all around, life finds a way. That's the way nature is and that's the way life is. Today at South Bank, we're getting ready for river fire. Celebration of spring and all that. And then there's a bit of controversy on this about how much it costs and, whether they could actually put that money towards helping our farmers and that. I mean, we've had rain like last night, but not out west, not where our farmers really need it. And yeah, life can be like that. It's not always fair, but you move on anyway. Some people can let life get to them. I always make constant references to, Auntie Fate and Uncle Murphy. They usually like to come visiting every now and again, just when you think things are going all right. Sometimes it's a perspective thing. I was talking to a co-worker and saying, okay, you can have things that are traumatic events and things that unconsciously trigger them, and you've got to sort of stop and think about, was this an intentional thing? Was it an unintentional thing? How am I reacting to it? Am I going to let this influence my day, how I feel, the rest of my life, my future, and if so, am I going to let it influence it in a negative way or a positive way? I'm all for like saying, okay, yeah, that was a pretty crappy thing, but what are the positives that come out of it? And what have I learnt? What can I, do, adjust, apply? Does it make me think more about certain things? Does it make me more aware of certain things? If so, is it relevant? Is it something I want to be aware of? Or is it something I don't want to be aware of? Is it something I want to compensate for or make up for or something like that? And life is like that. No, yeah, a box of chocolates and stuff, but yeah, Friday, it seems a bit deep, but thinking about life and celebrating life and in all of its forms. I mean, life not as we know it's kind of thing. I think too many people these days, in the search for relevance and validation, seek to apply the negatives all the time, or have a lot of doom and gloom. They don't. It doesn't gear them towards coming up with positive solutions and things that will benefit people as a whole. They just want to complain a lot. So, life. Have you thought about life in general lately? Have you thought about, what things impact you, what your impact is on other things? Don't know. And are you going to let things negatively affect you? And are you negatively affecting other people? You might think it's positive, but overall, do you see all of the possibilities, all of the effects? Have you talked to people about them, or have you just sort of brushed aside their concerns, or have you seriously considered everything that you know and learn throughout the world? I mean, there's the whole utopist kind of attitude, and there's the practicalities that come with it. And then there's the negative, doom and gloom people. There's always a happy medium in between. It's just finding it. You won't stay there all the time. You'll go between one and the other, I can tell you that now. It's just, how is it that you want to live your life? That's pretty much it. I don't know about you, but I plan on, doing some pottering around and getting back in touch with nature with some plants and that this weekend. I have plants that I need to plant. Things that'll be growing. That's pretty awesome. That's my contribution: plants and being self-sufficient, because that's how you reduce the burden on not only society but the world, the planet, and everything. Being self-sufficient, not relying on other people to fix things for you. Being self-sufficient, even if it's just one thing you're self-sufficient in, that's awesome, because then you can share that with other people. If you have any excess, swap it. If you're growing beans for some reason and your garden just loves growing beans, swap it with someone for eggs or something like that, Getting more community minded and making your community self-sufficient. Anyway, I gotta go. Busy. See yous.